what does it say about your group that you're able to be off for much of the evening and then still find a way late?
Yeah, we've been a resilient group all year, but we need 5 or 6 guys to get going here. I mean, it's the Stanley Cup playoffs. It's some guys I don't know if they thought it was the playoffs. So we can't play with 12 guys. So we got to figure it out quick. It's 2-2. Obviously, it's a tough one. Edmonton came to play. They wanted it more early. The second goal at the end of the period was a killer. Another couple of given mistakes, and then the last goal. So, I mean, it's just can't do that.
You guys, it almost sensed that it was coming, though. Like in the third period, you guys made a good push. You had a lot of zone time. You get a feeling that that's how you want to play the rest of the series? And
yeah, before the goal, the second period, I thought we had about 5, 6 shifts in a row. We were there. And then the third, there was, chunks of it, but, not consistently. So, yeah, you can say positively, but we need more consistent effort from more guys. And that maybe instead of just 4 or 5 shift chunks, you'll have more possession time.
And Brock Besser has just been unbelievable against the Oilers this year. That was his 10th goal. Can just maybe a thought on his play and how he's getting a bit of an Oiler killer.
Yeah, he's a goal scorer. We had people in the net, smart play. I thought just getting the puck in the net was the right play.
What'd you think of Quinn's play tonight? It felt like he was a catalyst for maybe getting you guys into the game around the middle point of the second period.
Yeah, he was trying. He was trying hard. Yep, he's tried hard.
What about the power play? I know that both yourself and JT talked this morning about not just being opportunistic, but establishing some zone time and getting the entries. Obviously, the 4-minute penalty, it was tough for your PP1 to get going. Just take me through that.
Yeah, it just wasn't good. Not good enough. They know it. I didn't think they worked hard to mismanage the puck. It's a 4-minute power play. I don't know. I think the second unit had some shots, but it's just not good enough. They know it. I mean, you cannot. You have to have a work ethic, and you have to hold pucks. I didn't think we did.
I know that PD won a key face-off on the eventual goal that you guys scored late, but you would think that if they're going to split up their lines and he's getting third-line matchups, you need to find a way to win that battle. How tough has it been there, not getting a lot?
Like I said, there's 5 or 6 guys. He's he's got to get going. Yeah, I don't know what else to say.
You guys have prided yourself on your resilience, managing things game to game all year long. How much do you have to rely on that after a loss like this, going back?
Yeah, we've done it this all year, bouncing back after a tough loss or a bad or whatever. But like I said, you got to give Edmonton credit. They played better this tonight. We came back, made a game, and then we gave them a freebie. So the way you look at it, if we could have got to overtime. Now maybe you call it playing for house money. I don't know, but I thought we started to wear him down at the end. Maybe that's a positive. I don't know.
What can you say about Arturs? We ask you about him every game, but
he's solid.
Way to hold you in it again.
Solid. He was good. Yep. Artie's fine. Played well.
Rick, you had to put such pressure on them as you were chasing the game in the third, and you get the 2 goals, and then it's like they just kind of switched off after the second goal. Is that human nature? Do you think the mindset changes once it's tied and guys start thinking about just getting to overtime?
Well, it's a will to get the puck. It's not X's and O's. It's a will. There's times there we have some guys, the puck where it's going to go. You just got to get there before the other guy. And I think we're pausing. Some guys are playing pause hockey, and you can't win if you have 5 or 6 passengers or 7. I don't know how many it was. We'll take a look, but there's at least a half a dozen just passengers tonight. Quite frankly, that's what it was. But saying that, that's playoff hockey where the next game's a new game. So some of those guys can be a hero for us. So they got to step it up.
I know, talent is talent and skill is skill, but you do have a lot of extra bodies around now. Mm-hmm. Will you think about maybe adding another 1 or 2?
Yeah. We'll be talking about that tomorrow. We got some guys that might be getting in the lineup for us. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Yep.
Rick, Noah Juleson played his first game of the series. What did you think of his play tonight?
Yeah, I thought he did a nice job. That's a tough situation. Playing. I thought he was fine.
And what about, it seemed like, especially in the third period, you were going to Connor Garland a lot. He was getting a lot of shifts. How important is he in those situations in keeping possession and getting shots?
He just doesn't give up. That's why he's out there. And, he's digging for us. He's one of the guys that we rely on to give us juice, you know. Hopefully some guys look at that and go, hey, man, I got to get going. So, yeah, Garza has been he's been like that all year, though.
Rick, you said you liked what you saw from Juleson with Susie coming back next game. Would you consider keeping him in?
We'll talk tomorrow, Frank. I'm not quite sure how we're going to, you know, we'll sleep on that. But, you know, he was fine. You know, we'll take a look at the tape, talk to Footy. We'll, you know, do the whole thing tomorrow and figure out what we're going to do. Edmonton came to play. We need 5 or 6 guys to get going here. You know the puck where it's going to go. You just got to get there before the other guy. And I think we're pausing. Some guys are playing pause hockey.
Canucks in 6.
Go Canucks, go.
Let's keep this thing going, baby.
Generational talent. Thanks for liking the video and subscribing.